Hey, we are back. MLB Day. Got that neon lineup. I'm in that neon lineup. All right, debut Hunter Green. Yeah, I'm in the wrong lineup. All right, let me grab the neon guys. And while we do, let me show you all the packs we got. We got stacks and stacks of packs today. And let me get old Tickfinity going. Hey, Kobe's here. Kobe, how are you? We got 250 plus right there. Got purple packs, headliners. We got everything. We got all the packs that you want and need. We need 100,000 likes or we need 200 followers. There you go, TikTok. Either or. Start tapping or napping. Excited for football today. Cardinals is excited, although I don't remember who he likes. Kobe, are you watching the Rams closely this year or the 49ers closely or both? I feel like you got a little bit of alliance to the Rams, if I remember correctly. Let's see, we got Pitt, Brian, Maverick are all in the chat. How are you guys doing? Good to have you there. Packer guy. That's right. Yeah, you like a lot of teams that I don't care for. Let's see, Austin, good to see you. The only Troll King, good to see you. Away we head. Hopefully on All Star. First NFL game was Rams for Kobe. I thought you started to like the Niners a little bit from being in the Bay Area too, but I may have been wrong. Oh, that's cool. Um, I don't think I would recognize his aunt unless she just struck up the conversation with me. Austin, I'm good. How's your Thursday going? NFL Thursday is here. Austin, you can help out by following, sharing, and liking. I know Austin's already a follower, so we just need you to tap Austin. Share the stream with your friends. All right, let's see if we can get this neon lineup moving here. What in the world? I keep clicking on the wrong lineup. Let's see, A Thompson, good to see you there in TikTok chat. But yeah, I got a bunch of cards to debut. So here we go. Got Lou Gehrig, we got Bryan Reynolds, we got neons everywhere. So here we go. Let's get them all parallel one and get even more packs. Third time's a charm, maybe. We'll see. Let's see. You like them this year? Jennings and Kittle are in the fantasy league. Isn't Jennings hurt? That game is got a bad connection, unfortunately. Kron and Tilly, how are you guys? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they showed a picture of him wearing an Eagles uniform the other day, walking into the game. So I guess he's an Eagles fan, which I didn't know about Thomas. All right, let's pitch Hunter Green first, and we'll try Uri Perez. Probably got time for about two games today. Marlon and um, Rentadel Ormy. Welcome in, guys. So we got two goals, TikTok. Either 100,000 likes for the stream ins or 200 followers. We got to get something moving there. I got to open these packs. Here's Reynolds making his debut. Questionable tag right now. Didn't look too much into it. Yeah, I saw some injury on ESPN. Nick, Finn, whatever, Big Mac. How are you guys doing? Who's watching the game tonight? We got Thursday night football. Holy 20 months. Let's go, Holy. Thank you, friend, for resubscribing. Tuck, welcome into chat. And our first at bat with Reynolds ends in a perfect hit. And let's see if we can get two. Holy, are you ready for some NHL? Are you taking tomorrow off to enjoy the release? Let's see. Tuck, Jose, Chris, Vincent. Who do you guys have tonight? Eagles or Cowboys? Who's winning the debut? Hey, Cardinals. If you're going to do that, you may as well do this. 5 gets you 50. I can't talk about it too much because I'm live, but we can always talk about it in my Discord server. So, yeah, everybody join up there. The link that I just linked. Let's see. Eagles are winning per Austin. Today's baseball. We usually bounce between the two. Although baseball's been a little bit better content wise for me, activity wise for me thus far. So see, NHL comes out at noon tomorrow. Plans to be ready by 3 for Holy Five Hole. Who else is getting NHL in the other chats? Here's Ozzy Albies. Usually Ozzy's better from the right-hand side. Oh, I thought that was hanging. Was having visions of a blast out to right field. That one was up a little bit more, and I was late on it. Holy, will you be playing Shell first, or will you play Hut first? The big leg kicks throw me off a little bit. Let's see. Blue, Alex, Chris, Braden, Joshua, Gage, welcome in. I see the names coming in on TikTok. Everybody, give me your pick: Cowboys or Eagles? Oh, you rang me up. That was a dot. Really interested to see how the younger quarterbacks will play this year for Kobe. McCarthy, Williams, Bryce Young. Let's see, pretty much only WOC. You don't touch Hut. It's a money pit, says Holy Five Hole. Let's see, Nick, Steve, Terrible Outdoor Podcast. Yeah, how's everyone going there on TikTok chat? Eagles are going all the way tonight, says Cardinals. Tiger says Eagles by double digits, and you're a Cowboy fan. Yeah, tough off season for Dallas. We'll see how things go. I thought picking up Pickens was nice, but it's a shame they had to trade away Parsons. But you're better off getting something for Parsons than nothing, right? Tiger bait. It's Carlton card. I keep thinking the ball's staying up, and I'm chasing down too much right now. And that is going to stay in the yard. So opportunity left on the board there. All right, if you guys are on TikTok, we need follows, shares, and likes. Drive up the timer and hopefully do the big pack opening today. So, hey, jump on in. Least Parsons didn't get traded to Philly, says Ben. Debut game for Hunter Green for me. 4 first-round picks. You'll take it so you can get a quarterback. I thought you guys got 2 first-round picks, Tiger. They got 2 first-rounders and Kenny Clark or something like that on that trade. Alright, so let's see. For anybody just tuning in, I got a bunch of new neon cards. So the neons are very valuable if you get them paralleled because they give you a bunch of Team Xfinity progress. So that's what we're working on today. No, you're okay, Tiger. Yeah, I know that sometimes, there's misinformation on these clickbait sites and stuff. So I just wanted to be sure you knew what the actual compensation was. Dorito Man says, "Go Pack, go." Where are the Packers going? To the bottom of the division? I've heard this card has a nice swing. Of course, Holy. Yeah, thanks for being here. Sorry, Dorito Man. I just had to give you a hard time. That Go Pack, go thing is kind of funny. Hey, what's up, Waldo? He says Lions all day. Are the Lions going to get it done in the playoffs? We know that they're irregular season merchants. Okay, so we got Holy active and Kobe are active. They're both Rams fans. I got the rivals in the beloved purple chat. Give them some ice. Waldo says, "You hope so." Injuries tend to stop you guys. And we will still second. I've got about 300 packs to open. Probably a little bit more, actually, on MLB The Show. So if you guys are watching, please follow or tap the screen for some likes. We need all the activity. If we get 100,000 likes, we usually do our pack opening then. And if we get, I don't know, today if we get 200 followers, we'll do it that way for the pack opening. Either way. The good MLB streams all usually break 100 followers. So we'll see if it starts moving as the morning moves along. We got Waldo as the first man in. Thanks, Waldo, for following. Let's see. Tiger Bait says, "I think the Bengals are going to have a good chance to win it this season." Yeah, if they can defend well, which is a huge if for the Bengals team. That offense is very potent. Trying to bop one here with Shea Langoliers. Langoliers is not neon, but I paralleled all the neon guys that play catcher already. Victor Buckley, welcome in, Victor. Victor, who do you root for as a baseball fan? Or football. We got football back today. Hey, John Flaherty, love that you're sharing the stream. Thanks so much, Sean. We need all the shares we can get. Langoliers, who was player of the month last month, and he's going to get us a home run here. Be interested to see if he gets another card from SDS. Victor's a Cubs fan. Oh, I like the Seahawks. Anything that's Bills related is probably because of Bo Skibo. When we get somebody that like comes in and gift subs or something like that, Dorito Man, we usually do a printout for that person. And Boski was on the wall, if you saw that. Thank you to the community post I made. But yeah, I don't care for the Bills. I mean, I'm just neutral on them. Let's see. Keynesy, he says, let's go Bills. Bills are kind of like the Lions. Are they going to get it done in the postseason, right? That's the big question. Okay, so this is a debut game for Bryan Reynolds, debut game for Lou Gehrig, amongst others. Basically, everyone in my lineup is debuting except for Langoliers. Go Birds, says Ant. Which birds? Dirty Birds? Seahawks? Eagles? A lot of teams need to get done in the playoffs. I mean, that's the thing, right? Can you be clutch when everything's on the table? Charbonnet's got a good shot to get a lot of carries. Walker's the premier guy, but Walker seemingly ends up getting hurt. He got hurt in the preseason. I think he's healthy right now at the start of the year, but yeah, Charbonnet's I would say a very high end running back too. All right, so if you're on the For You page, come on in. Let's talk sports. Doesn't have to be baseball. We're streaming a lot of MLB The Show and a lot of Madden currently. Maybe to our detriment. Maybe I should just focus on one or the other, but we had a really good year on baseball as far as new folks coming in and following and connecting with the community. So I didn't want to just cold turkey off the game. Tiger Bait, hey, thanks for following. Ooh, that was not good from Reynolds. Reynolds didn't lock in. He ran through it. Tight Spot wants to talk about the balls. What balls do you want to talk about, Tight Spot? We are multi-streaming, so if you hear me reading chat you don't see, it's from the other platform. Oh, he had a redeem for us. Yeah, hey, thanks, Tight Spot. Tight Spot, will you get to watch Thursday Night Football, or are you going to be sleeping before work? Oh, where am I from? I'm in California, Tiger Bait. How about yourself? I have a different question of the day, a non-sports one if you guys are ready for it. Type 1 in the chat. Ooh, it's a laggy game. When the ball goes selling like that, it's lag. It wasn't that bad of a throw. Let's see, Austin, he's watching some football. Sleeping most likely for Tight Spot. He's got to be at work at 11:30. See, Tiger Bait lives in Arkansas. Are you a Razorback fan? Had one of the Razorback buddies in chat yesterday. Try to remember his name. Let's see, you're off today and tomorrow for Austin. Perfect, Austin. Austin, what is it that you do? Arizona, just moved back from Colorado for Dorito Man. Dorito Man, what's your favorite type of Dorito? I'm a nacho cheese original Dorito guy. I see all the different flavors. I saw last night they had like midnight taco or something when I was in the store. No, I didn't. Yeah, I guess nobody won, right? So prize rolls over. Cool Ranch all the way for Kobe. Jammed up there with the Iron Horse. Here's Ozzy Albies. So Ozzy's definitely got a very visible leg kick for the tempo hitters. Which I'm not a tempo hitter, so jammed up there. I should have known the fastball was coming. Here's Sean Green. Yeah, I saw nobody had won yesterday. Red or blue, not really any of the special flavors for Dorito Man. That's not a bad timing, but I don't think it'll carry far enough, unfortunately, for me. little too far underneath it there for Sean Green. Right, we're debuting Sean Green's nephew, Hunter Green, on the pitching side. Has anybody completed Neon in the chats? I know some of you guys are playing other games. You're on to Madden, you're on to NBA 2K, and maybe not grinding it as much now that we're getting deeper into the MLB season. Just completed it yesterday for Maverick. Maverick, which cards do you feel are the standout cards that you really care for out of Neon so far? I feel like most of the switch hitters are solid. You know, Adley, Albies, probably forgetting a few. Not sure how good Hunter Green's going to be, or Perez. Not a lot of pitchers available in this thing. Trying to pick off. I saw him taking a little lead there, and I almost offered up the intentional walk instead. If you have any friends showing online, we'd love you to share the stream with them. We do have pop time on Langoliers, but he got a decent lead. Decent break. All right, we'll get him with the strikeout. So, could have been worse. Really liking Willie and Ozzy so far. I had a good game with Willie Mays. I can't remember if I played in one game or two games, Maverick, but yeah, I know I had a 3-run home run with the Say Hey Kid. So happy about the 99 lighter. His other two cards were literally your best pitchers all year. Me too, Eli. Yeah, he's going to go right into my rotation. Speaking of rotations, who do you guys have in your rotations right now? I feel like I've been kind of bouncing around for quite a while trying to figure out the 5 guys I want to use the most. I currently have Randy, Leiter, Green's in there. I thought Green might be good enough. I forget who else. Roger Clemens. And I'm not sure who the other one is. Like in my main lineup. Don't know what it is about him. Looks like batting practice. You can't see the ball. He's so hard to hit. Yeah, there's definite deception on the release point, and the pitches look similar out of the hand right for a while, Eli. As far as the cutter, sinker, slider mix, I feel like all of those kind of have that similar looking hump for him. Had a big grip. I thought it was a sinker there. I homered last time with Langlers, like another one, of course. Hit and run, and he'll get a cool animation, but it's dropped at first base. His first baseman's dropped a couple times now, so I don't know if we put some pressure on him by over rounding or what, but there was 2 outs, so I just thought, yeah, let's go for it. Here's Wetworth, or Weatherholt, or Howard's pronounced. I don't know if I have another shortstop that can hit. Yeah, we'll send in Griffin for the left-right platoon, since Griffin's also Neon and making his debut. I thought that was hanging up there a bit more than it was. If you guys are on TikTok, again, please follow, share, and like. We need a lot of activity to get to our pack opening today. Fortunately for me, I got a slightly lower timer than I would like. Verlander, Kirsch, Leiter, Kluber, and Randy. I haven't tried Kluber since he released. I don't know. It's 96 off the bat, and it's into the deep part of the park. Bummer. Almost. But almost doesn't get us a 3-run shot, which would have been huge there in Coors. Hey, there's another one. It's RJ Bennett. Welcome in, RJ. Who do you support as a baseball fan, RJ, as far as your favorite baseball team? All right, Griffin off the bench, and the ball finds him. Up next is Eugenio Suarez, and we'll see what he does. He's going to pause a bunch of times. He's looking for a bench bat. He's looking for Kyle Schwarber off the bench. And Schwarber said, "Why didn't you start me?" Schwarber, no doubter, to right field. Didn't get that in as far as I would have liked. Of course, in hindsight. Then we get a little further in and they give him the brushback animation here with the Abreu. Yeah, RJ, welcome in. Tell us about yourself. Thanks for following. Everybody be like RJ. Follow and extend the timer. Haven't tried this Chris Bryant card. Not sure if I have it or not, to be honest with you. I think I do have it. Pretty sure I had it yesterday. Cubs was the last team I finished in Neon, so I put nothing but Cubs in, and got some team affinity till it was done. And I thought he went around. All right, so football's back tonight. I'm excited for it. Excited for Sunday. College football's nice too. I'm more of an NFL guy. Not sure off the top of my head, Eli. Started at 700 and dropped down using some of these neon teams. So I think I'm like mid 600s at the moment. Haven't tried a World Series push or anything yet. Been testing out new cards. When does Weekend Classic come back, guys? Do you know? Anybody know in chat? Speaking of college football, Kobe's going to the Cal game this Saturday, the home opener. That's awesome, Kobe. I love that stadium. Next weekend, says Eli, as far as Weekend Classic. Anybody tried out the Steve Carlton card? He was really a dominant left-hand pitcher. Like in real life. I don't know that he's that well received in the show. If not, the next one after the latest is Eli. Here's Lou Gehrig. Lou with the rip towards the gap. I don't know if his right fielder's going to get it. If he would have got it, I would have been doubled off. I was sending Reynolds the whole way. Yeah, I think I'm caught. Well, we'll make it back. All right. Let's see. Faced him 3 times in a row this morning. You were not great against him, says Thomas. Yeah, I don't know if he's good or not, Thomas. I'm kind of like looking like a fool on some of these swings, so I feel like he might be okay. And then this guy's been burying a lot of balls just below the strike zone frame, so there I am taking, and I should have been ready to swing. Don't have any thoughts on him, Delta. You give them to me. What's your thoughts, bud? I'm unfamiliar with him, to be honest with you. Maybe you're trolling with the name. Hey, Vin Dizzle. What's up, Vin? He's harder on Hall of Fame, you can say. Faced him at 650 and pieced him at 725. He was harder, says Thomas. That was time to get a good swing and failed to do so. Here's Sean Green. I don't know. Not loving this lefty-lefty deal. Let me see who I have on the bench. Grandy, I got nothing but lefties. All right, stuck with him. At work right now for Vin. That was smash. 99 off the bat, but fortunately for me, right at the shorts, or excuse me, the second baseman. Hey, how's Jerry going today? I'm saying hi to Dizzle's helper, Jerry. Tin Lincecum type stuff, says Delta. Big Timmy Slim Jim. Very reclusive in retirement for Lincecum. Can't blame him. I know his wife passed on, and I think he just trying to avoid being in the spotlight, from what I understand. Been facing so many lefties lately. Made you salty for Thomas? Yeah, a lot of lefty pitchers, right? I think people trying to counter all the lefty bats and switch hitter bats. I've been stranding some runners in scoring position, not loving that to start the day. If you guys are watching on TikTok, please follow, share, and like. If we get 100,000 likes, we usually do a big pack opening. I've got over 300 packs in the queue for you guys. Today, I can't stream quite as long, so we're starting with a little bit shorter timer. So we need all the activity on TikTok if we can get it. He's having some okay swings here against Hunter Green. Not that time, though. Right, so Abreu grabs it out in right field. That's right, so he didn't swing. He's been hitting those pitches somewhat well to the left-handers. He's trying to double him off, but the defender wasn't covering. Here's Griffey Jr. stepping in. Right, so Hunter Green's been effective, at least in the early going. Yeah, this guy's earned run is just over 2 with Carlton, so that's pretty impressive. He's going to go to Duran. And we'll try to time up the outlier. We will. Jesus. I don't know if it's pronounced made or Made. Jesus out of the yard for the switch hitter. Saw somebody made a post that they love that card and they love his swing on the Reddit yesterday. And Abreu gives it a ride. It's going to be off the wall. Trying to get to second with Abreu. They got there quick, but he's in. Here's Bangaliers. He's trying to key in for the four seam, didn't get it, and was just holding the PCI. Didn't want to get weak contact. And Bangalier is going to bang it off the pitcher. If we didn't hit the pitcher, well, probably would have had an RBI there with a single up the middle. We'll take it. I think on my bench, I just have left-handed outfielders now. Jackson Merrill, can he play short? He can. We'll send in Jackson Merrill. Hey, Boski Bo, good to see you. Somebody just asked me if I was a Bills fan. I think from having the Bills pictures on the wall that were on my story a little bit ago. I was like, nope, that was my buddy Boski Bo. All right, I'm out of moves now. Third shortstop of the game. I don't think I'm gonna buy 2K. I've bought it the last couple years and I barely played it, Boski. I know they keep saying this 2K is a good 2K, but I don't know. I originally started streaming 2K as like the first game I had some success on way back, 2K17, but haven't enjoyed it as much. How about yourselves? Is anybody playing 2K? If so, what's your thoughts on it so far, guys? The anchoring kind of threw me off in that at bat. And I can't get him to return. He's taking forever. May get doubled off. Barely got back in there. But I was trying to send the runner and then I anchored out and away. Where I didn't want to be. Haven't played since 20. Your opinion, this is the best game since GTA 5. That's pretty impressive, Bo. Yeah, I've had other people in chat tell me that they're really enjoying it too. And I just kind of feel like, based off the last 2 years, I don't want to pick it up again and then not play it. I wonder if my team is decent for 2K this year, or if it's mostly career and park. Jackson Merrill going to give up the infield hit. Let's see. Kobe says he bought 2K. Can't seem to get yourself into the prove of actually playing it. Maybe when basketball season's in full swing for Kobe. I didn't know that there was a 10-hour trial, to be honest with you. I thought the 10-hour trials were more of a EA thing. I didn't know that 2K offered it. Yeah, if there's a trial, I might try the 10 hours, if that's a possibility. Hey, Nats fan, how are you doing, friend? And we're going to pick him off. He was leaning the wrong way. Down goes Bobby Witt Jr. Yesterday played Madden. Today we're on the show. Tomorrow I'll probably be on Madden to talk about Eagles and Cowboys after we get our first NFL game tonight. If you're watching on TikTok, please come on in. We need you to follow the stream. We need more followers so we can hopefully get to the pack opening today. Well, we really needed the likes, but I do it if we got a couple hundred followers too. A little bit time pressed. My youngest has to go for her first day of TK. Today's just like a meet the teachers type of thing, and then next week school starts for her. That's at like 9:30, but the drive's a little bit of a drive for us. So yeah, Nats fan, what you doing this weekend? Any fun plans? I feel like you usually do a lot during the weekends. Yeah, I'm jammed up with Albies. I know Albies got the lightning in the bat if I can square them up. Watching the Commanders for Nats fan. Who are the Commanders playing to start off their season? Super late on that swing. Not that time, but just didn't get enough of it. Hey, Calvin, we appreciate it. Who's your favorite baseball team, Calvin? And just missed it with a green. Let's see. Commanders are hosting the Giants at home. Seems like an easy win, but we'll see if Wilson has them playing a bit better, offensively. Calvin's a Phillies fan. Who's your favorite Philly of all time, Calvin? I don't really know anything about Charlie Condone, who got the neon for the Rockies. Hey, System, good morning. How are you, friend? You ready for some football tonight, System? He is ready. Go Birds, baby, he says. You hosting a watch party or anything tonight, System? I know you had a bunch of friends over for. I forgot what it was. I want to say it was like for UFC or WWE or something the other day. Oh, nice, bud. Hope you guys have a great time. JT right now, because you love catchers, probably Ryan Howard or Mike Schmidt. Schmidt was probably my all-time favorite Philly as a non-Philly fan. We are debuting and trying to parallel a bunch of neon cards here in today's stream. SummerSlam is what you had. Yep. Now it's coming back to me. I think it's kind of a quiet baseball day. I know the A's have the day off. They're traveling back from St. Louis before they start a 3-game series Friday. And I'm going to assume there's not a lot of games up against the NFL's debut. And he'll get around on it, but little late, little underneath it for Abreu. TikTok buddies, I'll show you all the packs and maybe do a quick restart of TikTok. We want to get as many new followers in as we can. Really don't know how many likes we have. Like goal may be a little too far out today since I can't stream so deep into the morning. But eventually, we got to get these packs open because I got all kinds of stubs sitting around, even if the packs are bad in the pack queue for the show. That was not a good spot there to Prince Fielder. See, at the splitter, I haven't utilized it much so far, but I should. Got some decent Madden upgrades yesterday off stream after I ended the Madden session, so hopefully the Madden team will be a bit better next Madden go. All right, I've got 9 hits. I've had multiple runners stranded at second and third throughout this game. Maybe we can break through and get some insurance. His pause timer is low for what it's worth. I'm jumping at the sinker down too low. So I didn't realize this guy's a switch hitter. He might make his way into my lineup. Not that way, but he was 3 for 3 until I struck out. Here's Abreu up next. And Abreu's going to find the grass. That's a smart play to cut it off there. I don't know if he needed it, but if it rolls past, of course, Abreu's going to take an extra base. Keep getting filtered. I'm sorry, Boski. Are you saying like Las Vegas or something? I know that was a banned term a long time ago. Could just be TikTok acting up or something too. I wanted Abreu to break immediately and he didn't. So now I'm going to get out. Dang it. It's like it was lag because I was on L1 and wanted him to immediately go. I think we would have been okay if he would have responded the way I wanted him to do. And just underneath that with Jackson Merrill, that was screaming hit me from the goose. Right, so no reason to pull out Hunter Green yet. He's only on 59 pitches. Here's Paredes stepping up. Still won't go through for Boski. Is it a long message? Because I know there's like a character limit to Boski. I'm sorry, man. Don't want it to be too frustrating, especially for the moderators. He's tried all kinds of different ways. He's coming to the purple side. And Basalo will roll over on it. And got him check the swing and go through. Oh, excuse me. IDK, hey, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball team, IDK? Oh, weird. I wonder if pudding is, because it was supposed to ban any of the terms that were sort of in that realm. You know, that are hot button terms because TikTok can be very strict, so it may be overdoing it. Yes, definitely we'll have some plays going today. I usually have been putting them in my stories. I don't know what I'll do. I think I have a special on Barkley, like the give me type of play, like 1 yard or something. I know that was a promo that they have. Yeah, I'll definitely have some plays going. I'll have it up on the stories, and I'll also have it in the Discord server. I try to get some type of play on just about every game, especially Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, that most of us probably have on, at least in the background, for sports fans. I really don't know anything about the Uribe card. It's my first time facing him. Slider, four seam, and sinker. How about yourself, Boski? Are you playing there or anywhere for Cowboys Eagles? They're just getting started on prediction markets, but I don't think it's fully rolled out. So they will have team outcomes coming soon, I believe. Rough at bats from Albies for me so far. Four seam and sinker are the easiest to hit in his arsenal. Well, I hit the slider on that one. That one was hung though. 113 off the bat on the exit velocity. All right, so there we go, Albies. Where is my pie? What's your favorite type of pie? Where is my pie? I bought a handful of those little small, they used to call them home run pies, those little personal pies at the store yesterday. The chocolate ones, because pretty much everyone in the family likes those. Sean Green, can he keep it fair for back-to-back jacks? No, he just missed 2.7 outside the pole. See, you're a pumpkin pie person. How about yourself? Pumpkin's good. I probably would take chocolate and pecan though, and apple, and then pumpkin would be there on the ranking chart for me. All right, Charlie's gonna get lifted in his home debut. Does Rizzo have pinch hitter deal? I don't know. We went Granderson or Rizzo. Granderson's got better bop against the right-handers. So here comes the Grandy man. Probably have time for one more game, and I may restart TikTok just to try to get a deeper for your page push. If you guys are on TikTok, if we get 3 or 4 followers, I'll just keep the stream going. So please follow. If you haven't, following's free. If you got any friends online, we'd love you to share the stream with them. And went chasing too far in there with Granderson. Just missed that home run with Sean Green and wanted to catch another hanging slider. But at least Albies caught his and kept it fair. I like it. He's trying to get a runner on. He's looking to small ball us, but it's popped up. Here's Addison Barger coming up. See if Green can get through. If he gives up a runner, I'll go to the bullpen. I did get the Raleigh Fingers card yesterday, and of course he'll fit my A's theme team. So if we need to, we'll try Raleigh to close out the game. So at 70 pitches, he went yellow for his stamina. My lone run I gave up was a Schwarber solo shot to this opponent. Yeah, I don't think I want to throw that. Hey, what's up, Kay? Unk is cooking. But who's eating, Kay? Who's eating Unk's cooking? Apparently not Connor Griffin. Wasn't able to lay out for that one. Kay, what's your profile? Or not your profile. What is your display name emote there? It looks like the little fishing bobbers that we used to use back in the old days. The red and white bobbers when you go out and try to catch some fish. He had 3 straight lefties, so I went with Wagner instead. And he's going to use a pinch runner. We did pick him off earlier in this game. Good pitch to run on, though. I didn't think he would try it immediately. Oh, is it really? I guess I can see it now. Tough to tell on my computer. How's your day going, Hoop? All right. Wagner just reared back and got the strikeout. I'm going to show you guys the packs. If we don't get 2 or 3 follows during the packs, TikTok, I'm going to restart stream. You guys will have to join the next ranked game already in progress. Same name on purple and red streams, though. But yeah, we got to get more followers going than we are. I think bouncing between MLB and baseball, baseball and football with the content has us a little bit lost in the algorithm. Yeah, I didn't describe it right. Yeah, the profile picture is the thumbs up. Yeah, I guess it was the rice I was looking at. Glad Hoop broke it down and understood what I was aiming for there. Ooh, we got a chase pack out of that one. I thought it was an ultra pack, but hey, we'll take it. Hey, Greenlink, how are you today? All right, here's what you guys are tapping for if you're on TikTok. I've got 200 standards, 56 Mullins. I got 16 silvers. We got jumbos. We got purple packs. Same name on the purple. Got headliners, live series, 6 deluxe. We got primes, all the reward stuff. Just got that chase pack. We're chasing Raleigh. I just bought Raleigh yesterday. I got 24 deluxe choice packs, premieres, ultra choice, home run derbies, bat skin, because I know you guys want to see that. Ranked rewind and signature series. So Brax, we got to get the likes, man. We need everybody to follow. There's not enough followers and likes in here today. We got to hit our goals. So here's what I'm going to do. TikTok's a little bit quiet. I'm probably going to restart unless we get like 2 follows right now as I load in the next game. I don't know about that, Chief. I would think you should be able to, but I'm not really sure. All right, so if you guys are already there and you're already followed, just join me in like 3 or 4 minutes. We'll come back on the restart. A long-awaited game called Silk Song. Well, K followed. Thanks, K. Can we get one more? And I'll just keep it going because we got to drive it to the for-year page. So see, a long-awaited game called Silk Song comes out today. Green Link's very excited. He took some time off work for it. Tell me about Silk Song. I have not heard about it previously. All right, K's the only one willing to commit to a follow. So, all right, TikTok. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pause the timer, and we'll come back here. We'll join the next game already in progress. All right, see you guys in a few minutes. Yeah, thanks, Chief. We'll be back in a minute. Yeah, TikTok algorithm. We've lost the juice on TikTok for the time being. And I know they said like don't quit your main game cold turkey. So this year, definitely intended to keep playing the show, and I have been, but it's just gotten quieter there. I think less people are watching the show, with all the other sports games out. But when I jump on Madden, it's not getting a ton of views either, or a ton of new followers. But we'll get back through it. All right, so we got Cole Papa Bell against Yuri Perez. He may be bunting with Bell. We'll see. I know I like to bunt with him. Love that speed. So Silk Song is out today. Green Link's going to be playing it. Will you be streaming it, Green Link? I meant to get Holy Five Hole on the wall. I think realizing that I don't have a lot of time today is making me kind of push through stream slightly faster. Or try to. LB seems decent defensively, and of course people like to hit with LBs. I like to hit with LBs. And Hodge is able to get around on that. I intended to throw that on the outer half and left it in too much. Not gonna stream. Very excited. Had it on Steam wishlist about 6 years now, and it's finally out. That's a long time in development. Sounds like they definitely wanted to get it right. Of course, in the last 6 years, we went through the pandemic too. I know that affected a lot of the developers with their projects, so maybe that was part of why it took so long. Without knowing anything about it, just guessing. He's got a couple grounders going through, and you don't like that because one swing can now be worth 3 runs. And we'll tie him up there. I guess I'll take my at bat and then restart TikTok. I'm just like grabbing the jumper cables and getting the car going with those restarts for their platform. So far, I'm swinging and missing here against Corey Kluber. That's a good pitch on that sinker. Just froze me up enough that I didn't know if it was a ball or strike and ended up letting it go by. This may be on Hall of Fame. Definitely seems like it's moving a little bit more. Let me take a look. It was just an all-star, so it's in that annoying in-between area if that is the case. Yeah, we went up to Hall of Fame, so I got to swing a little faster. Kluber's like, all right, you want to pause? I'm just going to stand here. Did the game freeze? Oh, here we go. I swung just right in the middle. Sometimes when they take forever, they're AFK and they're letting the computer pitch for them. All right, the Iron Horse hits one foul. And Gehrig gives it a good rip. I don't know if it's got enough. It does. Boy, that's kind of a PCI check for the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig will get his first home run for us. No longer in the Yankee pinstripes. He's in the Donnell Freak pinstripes. So we got that going for us. That was towards the handle for sure. And I was thinking, here comes the sinker up and away, but we didn't get it. Down and away. Couldn't keep it in play. I don't know why I swung. I knew it was not a good one, but eyes lit up and said, hey, let me take a rip here. All right, I hear the little Donnell freaks. Not sure if you guys are hearing them, but they're excited for the day. Especially the youngest, her first day at school coming later. Kind of. Orientation day, but she's excited for it. All right, let's start TikTok again. Let's do better, TikTok. Come on, TikTok.
Leading off for Atlanta, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And I got a server error, so let me restart everything here. All right. Hopefully it's live. All right, Kepins against Perez in this matchup. And I was hoping he was going to swing through, but he's able to hold up. Got a good release. I think it was just off the strike zone frame, and he'll flip it foul. CD, welcome in. Good to see you there in TikTok. Just enough to get the strikeout. Sounds like street sweeper or something going by pretty loud outside my windows. His timing's alright, but thankfully he's underneath it for me as Abreu settles. There's Eric Davis.
The left fielder, number 44, Eric Davis.
Brandon, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day there in TikTok. Let's see. CD says get some sleep. I think you get some sleep, CD. Put you in the sleeper hold. How about that? T-Bones, welcome in. How's your day going, T? And Davis rips it up the middle. That circle change. That circle change he's hit pretty well with the righties. I need to be careful with it. Ruben, good to see you in TikTok chat. Oh, a couple 2-out rallies. Now he's got some speed on the bases and need to be careful here. Opponent's hitting pretty well. Left that hanging there to Bell. I'm lucky it's going to stay in. Right out to center, so we're out of the jam. Shiesty, you get to see it in TikTok chat. Swing through the slurve, unfortunately. Slim, Sammy, how's it going, guys? Second game of the day. First was on All-Star. Now I'm up on Hall of Fame. Thankfully, we got a home run with Gehrig. That's the difference in the game right now. Hey, Grayson, welcome in. Daniel Freak just shared the TikTok live. I hope anybody else watching will as well. I don't know, Grayson. Who do you think? I think the Eagles probably win. May not be what you want to hear if you're a Cowboy fan, but I'll be surprised if Philly doesn't win their ring ceremony game. First game of the year. I mean, sometimes teams do come out kind of flat and stuff like that. Eagles by a lot, probably, says Grayson. Yeah, that would be the most likely outcome, I imagine. Get on top of it there with Abreu, so I feel like he's pitching pretty well with Kluber, despite me having the lead. Let's see, Dauber, Noah, Mick, and Incredible. How are you guys? Welcome into TikTok. Please be sure to follow, share, and like if you're there. Game tomorrow is going to be a close one. Oh, is there a Friday game? I wasn't aware that there was a Friday game. Who's playing? Let's see. Bakes and Frank. Welcome in, guys. And this is hit well by Acuna. Probably didn't get it quite deep enough. And went a little too early on the jump. Chiefs and Chargers tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. No, I didn't realize that was going to be a game. Oh, I better reset the lights too so they can flash when we get new followers. If we get more followers. Need everybody to follow up. Want to do a big pack opening? We need more of you friends from TikTok in here. Right, there we go. Lights are back online. So they say. And he'll get one with Hodges. So this guy's starting to lock in against Perez. Let's see. Osvaldo, Jack, Richard, Andrew, everybody, welcome to chat. If you're coming in, yeah, please follow up like Jack just did. Jack, who's your favorite baseball team? I don't know if it's supposed to be how Gil batted. You know, Gil was before my time, Gio. But but I'm guessing his stance is supposed to replicate the way he approached things. Back then they didn't have so much uniform coaching, so guys just kind of taught themselves a lot coming up, and Hodges had a heck of a career. Let's see, Jack Steele, he is a Red Sox fan. Who's your favorite Red Sox on the current team, Jack? I guess Roman Anthony is going to be out for, what do they say, 4 to 6 weeks, and there's only like 3 weeks left in the season. So if they could get into the playoffs and have a run, maybe Anthony gets to come back and help them with their postseason aspirations. So Gehrig grabs it. It's a little bit of a weird animation, kind of delayed, then flips it over, like in Duran and Narvaez. I know there was some Duran trade rumors. I was pretty surprised, but I guess you guys have a ton of good young outfielders in your system too. Right, so we're paralleling the neon cards on today's stream. I'm not using my main lineup. Brewer, thanks for following. I'm going to assume that you're a Milwaukee Brewer fan. If so, who's your favorite Brewer? If I'm wrong, please let me know. Jack, I like the A's, and it is painful being an A's fan. It's going to be year 4 under Kotze, and they've all been bad. A lot of good young players on the A's, but the results aren't there. Let's see. Exodus, thanks for following. He's a Cubs supporter. Who's your favorite Cub, Exodus? All right, the opponent's been having some good swings. They got a couple solo shots that inning. Now we're chasing the game. We'll take our third turn at bat coming up. PCA is your favorite Cub. That's a great answer. He's had breakout season. Adam, thanks for jumping in on the follow. Adam, who do you support as a baseball fan? It's kind of looking sinker in, but boy, I didn't react to it well. Played last game on All-Star, now I'm dipping up to Hall of Fame difficulty, and everything seems like it's coming in fast for a minute. Let's see, Young Bakes, thanks for following Young. Young, same question for you. Who's your baseball team? And up the chimney there for Weatherholt, the Cardinal shortstop. Yankee fan for Young Bakes. Who's your favorite Yankee, Young? And laid on that sinker. Was it pulling in here thinking it was dropping down? So we got a buddy in our red platform. It's Jancy. Just subscribed. He's a Yankee fan. Don Mattingly, all-time favorite. You're an old guy. I remember Mattingly being awesome. I'm also in the old guy realm. I'm 45. You really like Rafaela and Crochet for Jack Steele. Cody Bellinger for Young Bakes. Can we one-on-one? 5-star. Did you even follow the stream to be asking for a one-on-one? Little Uzi Vert versus the world. Thanks for following Little Uzi. Coco, holy cow, 4-year subscriber. Thank you, Coco. I gotta get Coco and Holy Five full up on the sub wall. You are a follower. All right, if you're a follower, Jeremiah, you should know I don't play friendlies. But we appreciate you chatting and asking. But yeah, I just don't care for playing people from the community. Once in a blue moon, I'll do some co-op or something. Yeah, this is a non-friendly stream. Yep. Green Link knows. Antisocial stream. Streamer that doesn't want to interact. We get a pop-up out of Uri Perez. Excuse me, it was Willits that popped up. Perez was pitching. Yeah, thanks, Exodus. I'm using a lot of cards that I'm not too familiar with. want to get all the packs from those neons, and that one was hanging a little bit too much. Cole Papabell blasting it up onto the grass, the grassy knoll out in Sacramento. But yeah, I wanted to throw it in for a ball and hopefully jam him up, and that was not a nice pitch. From good pitch to bad pitch. Bearded King, I know you are, but what am I, right? Bearded King into the penalty box. He may be warming up some bacon grease over there. So, Coco, what you up to, man? Are you buying 2K this year, Coco? I hope so too, Jack. We'll see. Holmes pitching pretty well with that Kluber card. Favorite card in the whole game? Oh, man, I don't know. It's a good question. Probably that 97 Soto. I still hit well with him. I can't take him out of my lineup. Leo, welcome in. Thanks for following. No 2K until next year for Coco. Have I seen Chapman? Hasn't given up a hit since July 26. I was not aware that Chapman's on that good of a run. I'm sure his mom's very excited. If you haven't seen it before, look up Androlis Chapman and his mom. Very interesting. Cal Raleigh's the best. I don't know. I wish Raleigh had a little bit of speed. I do hit well with him, but not using him today. Since I got the neon lineup, I put in Langoliers to finish his P5. Jack knows what I'm talking about. He says that video is insane. All right, so we're not going to traumatize Jack. He's already been traumatized by Androlis. Let's see. You went to the Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling tonight for Coco Sports. Tomorrow, Bay Stars Baseball. This weekend, Yokohama Grits Ice Hockey opening weekend. You got the season tickets for Coco. No wonder you're not streaming. You're too busy going to all the sporting events, Coco. Yeah, Shay's having a heck of a run since the All-Star break. I think Albies hit that foul. We'll see if it stays in play. And I went chasing in the dirt. Hey, what's happening, Pops? How's your Thursday NFL day going? Yeah, we need some runners here. The problem for me, Jack, is I just went from All-Star game to Hall of Fame game, which isn't that big of a deal, but when it jumps up on you, feels like everything's kind of coming in fast. Yeah, Pops, I'm doing good. You watching Cowboys Eagles tonight? And on top of that circle change. Well, not what we needed. I believe in me too, Jack, but yeah, I don't know if my eyes are going to adjust fast enough in this game. Especially with the neon lineup and not my core lineup. Let's see. It's your boy from Kansas who loves the Chicago Bears, baby. What's a Chicago Bears, baby, Austin? Just playing Austin. What do you think for the Bears? How many wins this season? Jack, if you're going to do that, just subscribe to the stream and let's have a good time together. Don't worry about Danielle Freak victory that much. 9 wins for the Bears. Second round playoffs is Austin. I know one Bears fan who's a moderator on my purple streams. I think he'd be thrilled if they just made the playoffs. Jonathan Crump says the Bears will win 3 games in Red Chat. Jack's a Patriot fan. He's super excited for the season. He says the Bears are trash. There's Jonathan. Perez having a rough debut here. Probably should pull him out. He's already into the yellow. Perez definitely not pitching as well as Hunter Green did for me last game. Hunter made his debut and cruised to a win. But for those of you that don't know, those Affinity Neon cards, if you collect them, use those cards because when you get them parallel 1, I think it gives you 50,000 Team Affinity points. So it's going to give you a lot of packs by pushing you down the Team Affinity progress. Somebody told me it was 150,000, but I'm not sure if that's correct. Yeah, I am a Seahawks fan. Who do you like? Oh, Patriots. Yeah, it's fine. Just don't bring up the game that never happened. It's weird that they canceled the Super Bowl that year. All right, we're out of the jam. But yeah, guys, if you're on TikTok, please follow. The timer goes up when we get followers. We're usually trying to get a like goal. Today, I just can't stream quite as long. Um, and I think the algorithm's still getting used to me streaming a little Madden too. But yeah, please follow, share, and like. Exactly, Jack. Yeah, we'll get along fine. But yeah, most Patriot fans are pretty good. I got plenty of them that come through and watch the streams. I was looking sinker in or half, and then that one was away. I just didn't even try to offer at it. That was a dot, so seems like that's his MO right now. Slow roller. Speedy runner might have had the infield hit. Jack really likes Drake May. Excited to see how he performs with Diggs. Opponent's got 11 hits. I have one, so it's a little bit disproportionate right now. What do you guys think about Vrabel being the head coach for the Patriots this year? Is he the right hire? I'm not really convinced on Vrabel myself. And early for Jesus. So we'll ground out. Here's Abreu with 2 outs. Let's see. Jack's thinking Vrabel's pretty solid, but we'll see. Yeah, you just got to see how things play out. He may end up working out well for you too. Yeah, this guy's dotting him up, changing locations, and making it tough on us. Hey, Pete had a pretty good career. I'm excited to see how Pete does with the Raiders. With Vrabel, I know a lot of people were pumped up for him, but I didn't think his time with Tennessee was that good. Then I've had people say, well, Tennessee was a really bad organization and all that stuff. Let's see. Jerry, thanks for the shares. All right, so I think that's probably a good time to pull out Perez. Let's go. I'll throw in Goose Gossage. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep Goose around or not. Hey, Logan, how are you, friend? Logan, are you watching tonight's NFL action? But yeah, I've struggled with Gossage so far. I feel like he should be effective, so it may have just been some rough games that I've had with him. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Logan. Just trying to get everybody motivated to, follow and tap the screen and all that stuff. Yeah, I think it's the Eagles game, right? Be very surprised if Dallas pulls that one off. All right, Bearded King. More like warming up the bacon grease king. All right, he's gone. Now we don't have to hear him whining about stuff. All right, cool. Papa Bell's out. So is the self-proclaimed king. He's gone. Guy's a more fraudulent king than LeBron James. Hey, Luke, thanks for following. How's your day going, Luke? Luke, who's your favorite baseball team? I mean, when that's your only comment after the streamer gives up a home run, doesn't really feel like you're trying to be productive in chat, Logan. But also, Logan, when somebody gets banned, don't ask questions about them. What's happening, Devil Emoji guy? How is your Thursday so far? They're like water under the bridge, man. We forget that they ever existed. All right, Langolier is sliding in, but he's out. Our one hit was a solo homer early in this game. But yeah, Luke, who do you root for? We know you're a fan, but a fan of whom? He's got the baseball in his display name for Luke. Let's see, buddy, I'm doing well. Although I don't know if you're Luke or not. You're some COD player. Luke followed, and he's been a man of mystery so far. COD player, you should definitely follow and share the stream too if you haven't.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes.
And I thought that was a good one to rip. I was just under it and didn't time it well. That was hanging slider, so can't really ask for a better pitch. Right, the Goose going to try to get through another inning. Hodges has other plans, rips it into left field. And I think I got Sean Green in secondary position. Green doesn't feel great defensively there. Did you talk to Mrs. Donnell Freak about the Seattle game? No, not at all. I think chat determined too high of a risk of you trying to wear my skin as a suit or something, Logan. So I don't think I'll take you up on the offer. But I do appreciate it. I know you probably mean it sincerely too. Logan was saying I need to make my way to Seattle and he would take me to a Seahawks game. And Gossage kind of wild and not effectively wild here. Not able to throw a strike with him. And the umpire says he didn't go. All right, we need the triple play ball. This may be Goose's make or break game. The idea was Schwarber stepping in. It's not trust issues. Just I don't know if I trust you, Luke, or not Luke, Logan, specifically. Logan may be looking to harvest a kidney or something. Yeah, it won't be the triple play, but we'll turn 2 on Schwarber and try to limit this inning. All right, here's Kippens. Gossage is getting into the stamina issues here. Cannot throw a strike with him. You are going to your very first NFL game this year for Joshua. Joshua, who are you going to see play? And that one's gone. Dang it. But yeah, Gossage, I don't know. I think I'm going to pull Gossage out. Thought we would try him. Although this isn't a pretty good hitter that I'm against too, but yeah, Gossage struggling. Cowboys and Chargers the week before Christmas. Who's hosting the game, Joshua? Is that one in Dallas or is it going to be in Los Angeles? Still think of the Chargers being in San Diego after all these years. It's in Dallas. Now, are you a long ways from Dallas? Like, are you having to travel out to go see the game? Or are you fairly close to... Actually, they don't play in Dallas, right? Don't they play in Arlington or something? But are you fairly close to their stadium? Gotta travel for Joshua. So you never really got into the show. Big Yankee fan for Logan. Logan, you don't have to chat repeat. Just give me a minute to read it. Let's see. They are playing in Arlington. Yeah, that's what I thought. What do you guys think about teams using a name for a city they don't play in? Like the Cowboys are in Arlington, but they're Dallas. San Francisco 49ers play in Santa Clara, but they're the San Francisco 49ers. The A's don't even claim a town anymore. I mean, I think it's okay if you're in the region at least. Yeah, they're pretty nice, Boski. Boski, I asked you something, and then I think you may have had to go AFK. But are you playing on Underdog today? Rangers play in Arlington too. But I mean, at least there's just Texas, right? I mean, they don't call themselves the Dallas Rangers. I'm not sure if Reynolds is fast enough to get there. He will. Jeremy, you're trolling. Oh, Jeremy's blocked. Yeah, don't contact Jeremy. That's obviously a scam. Let's see. Zach, welcome in. How are you, Zach? Buddy, my favorite team's the A's. How about for yourself? Still figuring it out for Boski. Yeah, I know they have some introductory plays for first time players. They don't operate in my state for FD. Yeah, thanks, Boski. Yeah, I'd love to have you jump in as a referral. I hope so. 1, 2, 3, bunch of numbers. Oh no, the check swing tried to hold up, and we popped it up. No, it's DYF. Yeah, DYF is the code. If you click on my link through stories, it automatically puts it in. Yeah, I would have liked it to be DF, but I think they make you have it be at least 3 letters. This is hit pretty well by Sean Green. We'll see if it carries. Oh, nice play. Let's see. Wooten Farm. Welcome in, Wooten. But yeah, I think he actually got that one. Yeah, he did get it with Papa Bell. Good play. Because like sometimes you get the jump, but it wasn't going to be a home run. But that one I think was going to be out. Papa Bell got the speed to get over there and grab it. I like Wilson and Kurtz a lot on the current squad. Did enjoy Mason Miller with his time with the A's too. Let's see, Wooten Farm, Toby, thanks for following. If you guys haven't followed, please follow. We need next MLB stream. We need to get 100,000 likes, guys. I've got over 300 packs. Usually we get 100,000 likes when we do the pack opening. So please follow now, and then you can help tap in tomorrow on the tap team. Played it yesterday, Logan. Where were you? I thought you were an OG around here, Logan. Logan was napping yesterday and not tapping. You were working. No, you weren't. You're trying to lure another streamer to your house to I don't know, put ethyl chloride on their mouth or something, Logan. Yeah, Kurtz looks like he's going to be really good. Wilson's fun to watch too. This guy has squared up a lot and deserves credit. The game's giving him credit with all the runs. Yeah, everybody keep an eye on Logan. Logan's acting a little sus here of late. Okay, it's 3 for 3 with Hodges so far. Tough game for myself for playing All-Star jumping back to Hall of Fame, but we should be okay on Hall of Fame, just not necessarily in this game. Right, Hodges 5 for 5. Sean Green will get there, but yeah, Green looks a little weak defensively, especially in secondary position. So see, Wooten Farm, Zach, Toby. You guys have not told me who you root for as baseball fans. Love to hear your favorite baseball teams or football. You know, football's back. Let's go with Mark Davis. I'm trying out Davis to see if I want to keep him in the arm barn, the bullpen down there. All right, Toby's a Ranger fan. Who's your favorite Ranger on the current squad, Toby? I like watching Adolis Garcia play, just not against the A's. He tends to tee off against the Athletics. But if I had to pick, probably Simeon, because you know we had some good times watching Simeon with the A's franchise. All right, Charlie's in the DH spot. Let's lift him. I don't expect to come back, but we got to try. Here's the Grandy man, Wyatt Langford or Corey Seager. Those are both breakout guys. Do you think Bochy stays around next year to be the manager for Texas? It's like you guys kind of got to let him go now they got you the World Series a couple seasons ago. I thought my timing was good, but I was too late there with Granderson. Possibly stay one more year, then step down. Yeah, I mean, I thought Bochy was done when he hung it up with the Giants, and then you guys got him out of retirement to come get one more World Series ring for his legacy. This guy's been super effective with that Kluber card. Got to him early, and he's robbed a homer, but those have been really my only good swings against Kluber. There's a good one. Of course, we need a lot of base runners. Try Ted Simmons' arm. And we'll slide in for the steal. Why? Thank you for following. Everybody, please be like, why? The lights are flashing for our latest member of the community. Why's got a ghost next to his name? So I'm going to ask you, what's your favorite holiday? I'm assuming you're a Halloween enjoyer with the ghost, but I could be completely wrong. Yeah, sidestep was a good pitch there. Here's Langoliers. And try to travel that slurve, but too low, and down we go.
Leading off for the Sky Sox, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. No ball, one strike.
So Schwarber in the batter's box. And we had that like stunned animation, which I really dislike in the game, but you know, that's what happens when you have guys in their secondaries. If they sweep Houston or win the series against Houston, they could get that wild card spot. Yeah, how far back are the Rangers? I know they were hovering around 500, and of course they swept the A's last weekend. A's had just swept Detroit. I thought they were going to play well against the Rangers, but Rangers ran them over. Oh, only 1.5 back. So yeah, kind of exciting time for Ranger fans. Still just enough time to overtake and get yourself in there. Is Seattle in first place then, Toby? I haven't looked at the standings because my team's not competitive this year playoff wise. That losing 20 games out of 21 games in May just completely cooked the A season. I felt like it should have cost Kotze his job, but they've held on to him. I think they're holding on to him because he's cheap, which is kind of par for the course with the franchise. All right, so we'll get the strikeout there. Houston's on top. Okay, so you guys are close to Houston. Let's see, user 18. Thanks for the share. I know, Serve looked good to my eyes and went chasing. Still battling, although we're down big. We'll see if we got enough parallel on some of these guys to get them out of the lineup. I'm going to play them until we get them parallel. Seattle is 4 games behind, says Just. I'd be very content to see Seattle miss the playoffs. I like college. I don't follow it as closely as professional. I like the Sooners for college football. And he almost had a great play from Jeter. They're being okay, Cam. Yeah. I think we got 1 or 2 trolls out. How's Cam going this NFL kickoff day? And jammed underneath that slurve. Wanted to crush it with Gehrig, but we missed. All right, so it's down to Albies. Cam, how's your day going? Always great when you're in chat.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And so Jeter will get it, and that'll be it. So we got that run early. He robbed a homer and really did not hit well on Hall of Fame. First game on Hall of Fame, of course, after playing a bunch of All-Star. Although it wasn't a lot of All-Star today, but we started on All-Star today. So 1-1 on the session. We'd like to stream longer for you guys, so I'm going to be going out the door here soon. So we didn't have a longer timer to start. TikTok, we got to get the follows and the likes going. I'm sitting here on well over 300 packs. So next MLB stream, yeah, please follow, share, and like. We can do 100,000 likes or like, I don't know, 200 follows or something like that. We'll figure it out. But we got to have a lot of activity to do the pack opening. Usually it's 100,000 likes is the goal. So yeah, please follow up if you haven't. There's purple packs, standards, ballins, all of them. Oh, I can open them, but we got to get some likes in here. We got to get the activity. Tyler, how's your day going? Thanks for following, Tyler. Get it tomorrow if we do MLB. Cam will make sure of it. Cam, that sounds spectacular. I've been trying to bounce Madden to MLB and back and forth. Maybe tomorrow we'll just play MLB. Try to get these packs open for you guys. We got chase packs, got ultra choice. I mean, there's some top end packs there. Hopefully, we have some good pack luck. Let me get Coco and Holy Five Hole on the wall. All right, fellas, thank you for resubscribing, respectively. Anderson, good to see you. You're catching the end of the stream. Um, I'm trying, man, but we definitely like getting all the new followers and growing the community too. So today is a little bit quieter on the follow trains. Overall, probably ended up around 30ish because we did 2 sessions. But yeah, I want to get those 100 plus days going again, Cam. Let's raid. I don't know if Tight Spot's in the chair. We'll raid Tight Spot if he's there. Yeah, we'll raid Tight Spot. All right, let's raid Tight Spot out in Vegas. But I appreciate you, Cam, and thanks for being here. Most of the fans watch for the content. Can do anything and you'll watch. Yeah, appreciate you guys that are the regulars. We want to get more discoverability and get more folks in to be little junior Cams. Nobody can replace Cam, but we like to find some other good folks around to talk sports with. Here we go to Real Tight Spot, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be talking NFL. We'll have either the Eagle fans crowing or the Cowboy fans crowing tomorrow morning. All right, here we go out to Vegas.